Let me tell you something most people don't want to hear. Rich people aren't rich because they're lucky. They're not rich because they're smarter. They're not rich because they found some secret hack. They're rich because they kept choosing boring when everyone else chose exciting. And that difference changes everything. We're taught to chase fast results, fast money, fast success, fast recognition. If it doesn't feel exciting, we assume it's not working. But here's the truth nobody wants to accept. Wealth is built in silence. No applause, no dopamine rush, no instant reward. Just repetition, just discipline, just saying no when everyone else says yes. And that's why most people never make it. While others are spending to feel good today, rich people are investing so they can live well forever. They don't ask what feels good right now. They ask what will thank me in 5 years. They drive the same car longer than they should. They wear the same clothes longer than they need to. They live below their means even when their income rises. Not because they can't afford more, but because they understand something powerful. Every dollar spent today is a dollar that can't work for you tomorrow. Delayed gratification isn't sexy. Saving instead of spending feels boring. Studying while others party feels boring. Building skills quietly while others flex online feels very boring. But that boredom compounds. Every time you delay pleasure, you're buying freedom. Freedom from stress. Freedom from debt. Freedom from living paycheck to paycheck. And one day, that boring life turns into options. Most people think in weeks. What can I get this month? What can I buy this weekend? Rich people think in decades. They ask, where will this decision put me in 10 years? They ask, will this grow or drain my future? They ask, is this an asset or distraction? They're not impatient. They're intentional. And that's why they win long term. Here's a hard truth. Exciting decisions usually feel good now, but steal from your future. Boring decisions feel uncomfortable now, but reward you later. The night you stay in instead of going out. The money you invest instead of spending. The skill you practice instead of scrolling. Those moments don't feel heroic, but they stack. And one day, people will call you lucky, without seeing the years of discipline behind it. Nobody claps when you stick to your budget. Nobody applauds when you turn down unnecessary upgrades. Nobody celebrates when you work on something that hasn't paid you yet. Nobody notices when you stay consistent while nothing seems to be happening. But that's exactly where wealth is built. In the invisible hours, in the boring routines, in the discipline nobody celebrates. Broke thinking asks, can I afford this? Wealthy thinking asks, should I afford this? Broke thinking chases appearances. Wealthy thinking builds foundations. Broke thinking wants proof right now. Wealthy thinking trusts the process. And the scary part is this. Both choices look small in the moment, but they lead to completely different lives. This is where most people quit. Right before things start working. When results are slow. When progress feels invisible. When boredom sets in. That's the test. Because if you can stay disciplined when it's boring, you'll be unstoppable when it pays off. Your future self is watching every decision you make today. Every impulse buy. Every lazy excuse. Every time you choose comfort over growth. And also every time you say no to instant pleasure. Every time you show up when motivation is gone. Every time you make the boring choice anyway. Those moments are votes. Votes for the life you want, or the life you'll regret. You don't need motivation. You need commitment. Commitment to the boring habits. Commitment to delayed gratification. Commitment to thinking long-term while others think short-term. Because boring decisions, made daily, create rich people. And if you start today, quietly, consistently, patiently, one day your life won't be boring. It will be free.